Hi, my name's Sally Martin at SheepMetriX, and this is one of 10 YouTube recordings that have been developed to assist sheep and goat producers use Excel for storing, collating and using their data captured via an electronic tag. In this video I'm going to talk about storing your Excel files. What we recommend to do is that when you download your data files from either your indicator or your stick reader, that you actually save them in the year of birth that the data has been captured on. So for example, I have set up these year drop folders and we save all of the information that has been captured on that year drop in these folders, so it's easy to find later on. So let's go and have a quick look at a couple of examples, and I'll just go into the 23 drop. Here you can see that we've got some weaning information, we've got some draft files that we've captured, I've got a master file that we've created, I've also got the bucket file that we've downloaded, so there's another video that talks a bit about that, and we've got some information that we've captured at landmarking time. If we have a look at the weaning file, when you download it and you've saved it, so this is in a CSV format, so the comma separated values file. So we've opened the file and you can see we've got a weight. We haven't got a visual tag because that hasn't been uploaded to the indicator. We've got our electronic tag and we've got the date that this was captured and also the time. The rule of thumb is that we've saved our original. So this is the current file that we've got here. Then what I want you to be able to do is to go save as, and we want to save it as a workbook. And then once we've saved that, so now we'll be able to have multiple sheets and we won't lose our data. So we've saved this into our year drop folder, which is here, and we've saved it as a workbook rather than a CSV, comma separated file. You can start looking at the information, you can start analysing it, and because it's captured as a workbook, you can have multiple sheets and you won't lose that data. In the CSV format, it will save the last sheet that you're working on. So this is a really important thing to consider so that you don't actually lose any of the information or the analysis that you've been doing. The other rule is that you don't touch your originals. So what you can also do is we can go, if I right click, I can go move and copy, but I want to create a copy. So now I have a copy of my sheet and you can see I've got an extra 2 here, and you could change the description of what this sheet is. So it's a 2023 drop weaning. You can put the date, and you can actually, if I right click again, you can change the color. So green is go, so you can work on that one. And this is our original file, and so we might make that red, so we don't touch that. Something really simple, but something that we use quite often and it works really well. So it's very visual in terms of what you can touch and what you can't. And the reason that we don't want to work on the original is so that we always have something to go back to if our data becomes corrupted or we need to check something that we're not comfortable with. So I hope this has been helpful in terms of being able to save your information and how to store your Excel files, which is a fairly simple system, but we find that works really well. Thanks very much.